are live, and I'll just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and we'll get started in our 91 questions. 91. Now, not 91 in all, but 1991 questions. I mean, see those motorcycle stream being driven by. Yep, see, hear those crazy motorcycles being driven by. Well, that's just the weather they're enjoying. The 80-degree weather that we have here right now at this hour. One person said it's almost like we skipped the spring season and went from like straight to winter to summer. I mean, I guess I could see that. I mean, because I mean, this feels like a warm, warm spring day. But if we're in the 80s right now, it worries me to wonder what temperatures we'll have in the summer. Summer's probably going to be hard and brutal. Hey, Cheryl. First one in here tonight. Yep, you're the first one. So when do you go again for your scan, your CAT scan, or whatever they call it? Your scan testing. When is that? Hey, Mike. Yes. Well, yes, you are early, and on the on the to be fair, I was a little late, but still, I am managing to squeeze in 2 hours with you guys to have fun. So, hey, Sunflower. Not much. I'm just waiting for some of the crew to get in here, and then we start playing. And you're more than welcome to play with us if you want. I had the biopsy at stage 1A cancer. I have a consultation on the first with the surgeon, then scheduled surgery. Ooh. So they're gonna wait. So they're gonna make you wait all the way till April 1st. Wow. Seems like to me they're just trying to stall as long as they can for you. Well, it's been good so far, um, except except the except a lot of stuff is a little bit more expensive. But I mean, hey, I mean the times are changing, and as it gets later, prices are gonna rise, later in time. So what? So I mean, basically, it is what it is. I mean, what can you do? Oh, I did not see Spirit Stalker there. Hello, Spirit Stalker. How are you? Oh, that'd be yeah. I mean, I think you'd like it here. I mean, maybe except it's a little bit more. I mean, it's probably a little bit expensive here, but still, yeah, America's a great place to live. Just accept that everything's more expensive, though. Hey, Lanky. Yeah, I thought you lived in the UK. Hey, Sunflower. Hello, on the Aaron. Doing 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 all right, Sunflower. How are you doing? Ah, it's not true, Maybex. Yeah, I just hit him. I just hit him, or I didn't hide him, but I timed him out. Besides, do we really want someone in our stream who's talking crazy? YouTube's full of them, and it's probably the weekend. Hey, Tammy. Not just expensive medical debt, but high rising gas prices too as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cheryl. How is Denise? You mean the title of my stream? Yeah, I don't smoke. I wonder if tonight's gonna be the night that we have to watch out for trolls. Because Julio's the second troll in, and we're only 12 minutes in. Yep. Speedy recovery for your niece, Cheryl. Speedy recovery. Wishing her a speedy recovery as well. Traumatic for. Oh, she's only 3 years old. Oh wow, that definitely is traumatic. I wonder what happened to the fourth paw. It almost seems like that cat is. Almost seems like that cat is got a got a paw amputated or something. Because it's normal. It's normal for an animal to have 4 paws. Ooh, ow. Well, don't we all? Don't we all only have two paws? Of course, all the humans will have two paws. I mean, animals, an average on an animal would be four, though. I went and hugged the dog the next day. It was an accident. Mm. I had I had an encounter with a dog once. This was when I was younger, though. I remember I have four. Oh, yeah, we are. Well, yeah, we use our paws for walking, but yeah, I think the normal animals would have four. Now, what I was going to say, a dog that I had an encounter with was that I remember I remember long time ago. When was this? This was probably about when we just moved in the big house across our big house, which was probably about 93 or so, 93, 94. I remember that we had there was an there was a teenager there, probably about my sister's age, and they hung out some. And then I remember that that I would volunteered to bring one of the dogs in. One of the dogs, one of the dogs, after I picked the dog up, it bit me, and then I just started bleeding, started crying. I said I did not know this, but but my sister did say that that the owner of the dog, the person she was hanging out with, she said, oh, he said he was 100% mad at his dog for biting me. I said, because I just remember I had him with me. I had the dog in my hand. He barked, bit me, and then jumped down. And then I started bleeding, started crying, and then that's when my sister was like, "Oh," she's like, "Oh, trust me, he was 100% mad when the dog bit you." So I thought, so I thought at least I mean, at least he's on my side, for the dog, with that being one of his own dogs. I spoiled the two-leg cat. I get him treats. He's so sweet. Just got text. Her surgery. Oh, good. Good. Her surgery was a success. Good. Because that's something a 3-year-old should never have to go through. I spoil the three-legged kitty, but I buy him treats and sit loving on him. My dog is not. He's not an affectionate dog. He doesn't like any of that. He doesn't like any of the getting close to anybody's face. It's kind of like you got to be careful because my dog will bite you if you try to kiss him, and he will growl if you try to hug him. My dog's not an affectionate dog. Bites you if you try to kiss him, growl at you if you try to hug him. I know because I've tried to do both. Oh, yeah, because sometimes my dog will want to see other dogs, and we're thinking depending on the size, some dogs could just demolish him. Nobody colored my hair. This is my natural hair color, manna. Wow, only 20 minute. Just coming on the 20-minute mark, and that's already troll number 3. I wonder if this is going to be a night for trolls. If one of my mods are not in the mood, they got to be careful. Tammy, some of them need a smack in the face of reality. That's the truth. Some of them need a smack in the face of reality. Of course, if you try to do that, they would just come. I mean, they would just do it again the next day. They would never learn from a slap in the face. Okay. Yeah, they're not well. Yeah, that's right, Tammy. They're just not welcome here. I mean, if they want to troll, go troll somewhere else. Let's see. We are 20 minutes into the game, and I'm trying to count how many people we've got here to play. I'm not sure if we still have everybody that came in. See, we've got Cheryl, Sir. Well, I think Sir Mike is still in here. I know for sure I've got Cheryl, Tammy, Spirit Stalker, Sunflower. Do I still have Sunflower too? Scratching Boomers is here. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tammy, you're not. I mean, your naughty corner already has 3 trolls sitting over there in timeout. Well, actually, the first one I timed out, I only timed him out for 5 minutes. He could come back after 5 minutes, but I guess he decided that, after he's timed out, he can't troll anymore for a few minutes, so go troll somewhere else is what I say. But yeah, okay, let's see who we got now. We got Cheryl, Tammy, Scratching Boomer, Spirit Stalker. What's coming out, Shane? Whatever you mean by it's coming out, be careful how you answer. I can't help you. I don't even know where you are. You're going to have to you're going to have to go, you're going to have to find the nearest bathroom and go. I told you, Shane, be careful how you answer. I tried to warn you. Be careful how you answer. Okay, yep. I see what you mean, Tammy, because 25 minutes, 4 trolls. 4 trolls in 25 minutes. That is about a troll every set. That's about it. Let's see. That's about a troll every 6.5 minutes. Yep, another one bites the dust. Bye-bye, Shane. Can't troll here anymore. What's gonna get? What's gonna get me too? Oh, oh, song. Oh, it's a song. There's no question. Hello, Leap in, but too much information. TMI. What we're doing, Sunflower, is that as soon as we have enough people in here, we are going to do a game night, and we usually we usually give about 20-30 minutes for people to come in, and as soon as we have enough people, think that is think that would be enough for us. Let's see who we have. We've got, let's see, we got Sunflower, we got Tammy, we got Cheryl, we got Spirit Stalker, we've got Scratching Boomers. I don't know if Sir Mike is still here or not. Are you still here, sir? Oh, Steve Reno. Oh, hey, Steve. Yeah, you got out of family lunch early. You didn't think you were going to make it, but hey, you made it. Yeah, you made it. You made it. That was awesome. I said you missed it though. We had about let's see, a couple minutes ago, we've had about 4 trolls in here tonight. I'm thinking 4 trolls in here already, and it's not even 30 minutes. Is Saturday night must be troll night on YouTube or something. 5. My naughty corner's filling up. Oh yeah. You put them in the naughty corner for sure. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't count leaping. I don't know how trolls show up right away and get here before us legit folk get here. I don't know. I said on the upside, Cheryl was here. Cheryl was the first one in here tonight, so I mean, I said, and then I saw more mods coming in: Spirit Stalker, Tammy, and now you. Yep, 2 hours stream. 2 hours stream. We are into 30 minutes, but I think that we've probably got enough people now. If you guys want to start, because we're almost 30 minutes into the stream. Hello, Premium K9 Crunchies. Who's Shelly? There's no one in this stream named Shelly unless she means Cheryl. Yeah, I got the first one. I thought, he's spamming. I thought he's spamming, so he's got to go. I think Cheryl was probably about to get him, but I got him first. I wonder if Premium knows well, it says he knows Tammy, but he said Shelly is nice and Tammy. I know he's talking about Tammy in here, but who's Shelly? Oh yeah, it was like a draw. It was like a draw. You remind me. You remind me of that cartoon, Cheryl. Quick Draw McGraw. All right. Well, if you got well, it seems like we've got enough people. If you guys are ready, we can start the game because we're 30 minutes in. And I said all we've been doing, in the past 30 minutes, what we've been doing is just fighting trolls. We've been fighting trolls here. Guess we can't really blame them. It's Saturday night, so mm. I hope Shan and her doggies are finding themselves well. I miss her. I miss her too, but what are you gonna do? I know she'll come in when she can, but there'll be times when she's too busy and she can't. Yeah, decent guy, come back, and Doctor Who, please come back as well. Guess I can feel for Doctor Who. When that happened, he really didn't get a word in edgewise. Yeah, where's Jonathan? Where's Heather? And if Shan comes in, then there's always a possibility Aaron might come in too. Now, Cheryl might not agree with this one, but even even Peter, where's Peter? Peter, get yourself in here too. Yeah, I said I didn't know if you were gonna agree with that one. Want to hear a quick update on Venezuela from a real Venezuelan? My niece's hubby is there, and he says he's glad Maduro is in a New York prison with Diddy. Mm. Work wasn't too bad last. Work wasn't too bad last night. It would go like any other Friday. It got crowded at first, but I was able to squeeze in and get everything done. And no, it starts with one. I'm not transgender. Who are you calling jackass? That's that's 7 right there. Two more to add to your naughty corner, Tammy. Oh, I guess you could say the old saying. The next troll that shows up, their name is Mud. Now, if we had a transgender in here, they'd be welcome, but, you know, as long as they're respectful. That's just what we want, respect in here. No fun in the stream if you don't get respect in here. Let's see. All right. But are you, yep, seven, and, yes, it's getting fuller. Punishments are getting worse. Hello, Zeus. We, Zeus, you are more than likely to stay and because we're about to play. So if you want to, you're more than welcome. Doesn't say hi, just go straight to accusing PPK of being trans. Real original. What did the first first troll said? I'm look like I'm battling demons, and then I banned him. And then second one was like, who dyed your hair? Your grandma? Both my grandmas are dead. Thank you very much. Yeah. The wild card. Jesus is calling. How long will you? I'm not running from. I'm not running from him. Oh, well. I mean, it is spring, so yeah. Spring cleaning is on the chores now. Hi, Decay. I've got a Tammy in here, and this Tammy G Malay. I'll just have to call her Tam. Okay, we'll start the game in 3 minutes. 3 minutes and counting. So I suppose till we start the game in 3 minutes, we can we can just talk for about another 3 minutes. All right, sir. We'll be here when you get back. Hopefully, you get back in the next 3 minutes. Spirit Stalker says, "How are you, young Steve Areno?" Spirit Stalker, I think you're a couple years younger than he is. So if he's young, that makes all of us young too. That's what I like to. That's what I like to say. I mean, I don't like to say I'm 40 years old, but I like to say I'm 40 years young. What's scary in the 40s is that, you know, some people in your 40s, some people will start thinking, you know, in the 40s, some people become grandparents. I'm doing good myself. Hello, Strasburger. It's all right. Sometimes, sometimes we got things that are so sticky, and you know that it'll come out. Words will come out that we're not even saying. Have you started? We're gonna start in about a minute. Sunflower. Hello, Esmeralda. Esmeralda Huffington. Oh, your son's 13 now. Awesome. Yeah, I think was, yep, and about less than a, oh, the rules are just the same. The rules are just the same, Sunflower. The way it has been, ever since you first came in, you just try to guess as I look at you guys as one big team, so I don't give any strikes to any wrong answers, but I try to but since a lot of you are playing at once, I just look at you as one big team, nobody opposing, so all of you, so it's like all of you try to get all the questions in. You don't go into the on to the next question until you get everything on there. That's pretty much the rules. And that's how pretty much how it was, from the start. Well, from the start, I had a buzzer, but got rid of that. Yeah, Strasburger. I mean, you're welcome in here as long as you're nice. We don't mind. We don't mind. Don't mind you being in here. You're more. I mean, as long as you're nice, you're more than welcome in here. That's all we ask, just to be nice. But it's about time to start the game. 3 minutes. About the 3 minutes have passed now. So are you? So is everybody ready? Today, a homeless person was throwing metal, no parking signs into the street, and I ran over it at 40. It was worried it messed up my car. Well, thank goodness it didn't. Okay, Scratching Boomers has his thumbs up. DK has his thumbs up. Hobos are bad in California. I think I was so mad. Okay, there you go, ready. Your transition is going very well. I can hardly tell you were born as a female. Uh, I was born as a matronelle. I was born as a. Today, a homeless man groped me while I was putting gas. I punched and pushed him. So, in other words, he tried to. So, in other words, he tried to. The R word you. Yeah, really. All right, here's the question. We're going to start off that first question. And this question, we got the top 5 answers to it. Question is, name someone who compliments you almost every day. It's not money, Grizzy. It's just for fun. I do have a job. Thank you. Work 6 nights a week. Oh, that's sexual battery assault in Florida. Wow. Let's see. But before I go on, let me just say, Grizzy, troll number 8 for tonight. No, don't compliment yourself, but you do compliment your parents, Cheryl. Uh, Cheryl in Spirit Stalker and Scratching Boomers. Yep, you do. Your parent, number 3. Spirit Stalker also says her hubby. Her hubby. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Your spouse is the number 1 answer. Your spouse. Um, Tammy, the question is, name someone who compliments you almost every day. Southern Traps. I'm from the South. I'm Southern. Let's see, your kids. Yep, there you go. Oh, I'm seeing a whole bunch of kids, not just from Spirit Stalker, but also from Cheryl, from Scratching Boomers. There you go. Yep, your children, number 2. Yeah, someone who, yes, Strasbourg, someone who compliments you almost every day. My many, many girlfriends. Hey, guess what, Decay? That made the survey. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend, number 4. Boyfriend or girlfriend, number 4. Now just need that last one. It's not your neighbor or your preacher or your stalker or your counselor. Fish. No, not your maid or your friends or your teachers. So I didn't actually, Steve Areno, that's the did you say that before? Because I did not see that. I did not. I only saw yourself, but you said it's not boss. Actually, Steve Areno, it is boss. That's the first time I've seen boss. Number 5 is boss. Those are the people who compliment you almost every day. You're those 5 people. I do plan on giving my life to him, Dylan. Nah, unless that is, unless you're dating the boss. If your boss is the opposite opposite gender, then who knows? But then again, if an employee dated their boss, then they might be trying to accuse their coworker of trying to, get something in with the boss. All right, next question. I gotta say it. He was in here for a while, but I guess we can consider him as troll number 9. Who's going to be the lucky troll that gets the number 10 spot? Anyway, let's get going. All right. We got the top 4 answers to this question. And a lot of you guys, at this rate, I'm going to have to extend my naughty corner. Yeah, you've got 9 in there already. You may have to extend it. May have to make a room out of it. Okay, question is, name something that a teenage girl would keep locked up. Yeah, as soon as we put the next troll in there, they'll have filled their 10 spot and they'll have to go to a second naughty corner. Let's see. Make them sit out. Well, it's a beautiful day, so, I don't know if that would be a punishment if you made them sit outside. It's such a beautiful day. But let's see. Sir Mike and Cheryl, Spirit Stalker, Scratching Boomers. There you go. You all said her diary, and her diary is the number 1 answer. That's something a teenage girl would keep locked up. Not her vagina, though. Not her vagina. Not makeup. And it wouldn't be money when we did get the diary. Ain't that the truth? It's not money or guns, but okay, but Spirit Stalker did get one. Jewelry. Yep, number 3 is her jewelry box. Jewelry box. Not her phone or her or birth control pills, but I said if she's on birth control pills, you better hide those before mom doesn't find out you're pregnant. The teenager. Control pills, not drugs, or beer, or an EPT test. Nope, not topless photos of Martin Short, but what girl wouldn't want that? A silverback gorilla, not birth control or a report card, but there is something she does try to keep locked or locked up. Candy or snacks? Yeah, teenage. Yeah, something that a teenage girl would keep locked up. That's the thing. Yes, teenage girl. Love letters? Not love letters. Wacky backy. Why is there some mad answers then, Cheryl? Well, all the only ones they've gotten so far are diary and jewelry box. All of you guys pretty much got diary, and Spirit Stalker got jewelry box. So credit card bill? Nope, not her jewelry. Diary is there. That was number one sunflower, but that's been said. But Decay did get another one. Her bedroom door, number 2. She wants to keep her bedroom door locked. And number 4, apparently they must have had these back in the early 90s because I don't see them in homes anymore. But I guess they were possible to have one of them. Let's see if you got it. Some teenage girls are bad. I mean, that's true. Love letters has been guessed, so has money, but it's also not records or DVDs or movies or music or period pads. Not a naughty movie or a suspended letter or a Bitcoin password or a condom. Condom. If it was a condom, you'd be having some explaining to do to mom and dad. Not a mini fridge or even wine coolers. Nope, not food. Something that a girl would keep locked up. Teenage girl, that is. It wouldn't be porn or cigarettes, and snacks has already been guessed. It could be sort of like, I guess, actually, it wouldn't be more like a fun dungeon. Maybe for her valuables, it might be like a dungeon to them. Her valuable collection, original Hello Kitty collectibles. No. Not alcohol products or hygiene products or tampons. No legal, it's not a butt plug. Handcuffs. Not handcuffs or nude photos or naughty clothes, but I mean, I suppose that they probably would try to keep them. This answer here, I'm sure they try to keep them there, though. Hope not any whips and chains that she keeps locked up. Not her boyfriend. I think the only way she could do that is she lock him in a closet. Nope, it's not alcohol either. Do you? Congratulations, 3_2XDO. You have been the number 10 the 10th troll tonight. Tammy's corner is full. We're gonna have to start making second corners now for naughty trolls. Her brother steals his tampons trying to look sensitive and offers them to girls in need under the guise of getting laid. Really? It's not her bike or her drugs. Tampons was just guessed. It's not smokes, vapors, her shed, or cigarettes. Yep, Cheryl, that was number 10. If we have any more, Tammy's going to have to make a second corner. Let's not get 20 trolls. Okay, yeah, you can have a clue, Sunflower. You guys might need one. This one would be if you see controls the Epstein's Island. Oh yeah, we could do that. Boomers had to say boyfriend. Buy Fartcoin. Okay, your clue is this one. It's not perfume. What a girl might keep up, not a perfume or a car, but but if a girl wants to keep this, I would be thinking, I don't, I don't think, I do not, I don't even see these at homes anymore. They may have had them in the 90s, but I've only seen them at schools though. This is what, yep, number 11. Start making that naughty corner. Let's see. Yeah, a locker. You would think a locker. Number 4 is a locker. I don't see those at home anymore, but those got to be, on on it like a car bonnet. Okay. Okay, here's a good one. All right, here we go. Next question. I want to live on a desert island as I have Wi-Fi for game night. As long as I have Wi-Fi for game night. Oh, well, like I said, my Wi-Fi, at this other house is just, ever since everybody moved in, it's easy to knock off against this. So that's why I got to go out to do my live streams. Speaking of which, we've almost hit 1 hour, so that means we've done about half of this and got another hour to do. All right, next question to this one. Top 5 answers to this question. What was the first important decision you ever made? What was the first important decision you ever made? Redheads are some crazy people scratching, but still, no offense to people that have red hair, like Tammy and Spirit Stalker. I know they have red hair. No offense to you girls. Let's see. The Wolfus had to be number 11. Well, let's see. Skull. Let's see. Skull. All right, there you go, Cheryl. And Scratching Boomers. Yeah, go to college. Go to college. Number 2. Cheryl says work. There you go. There you go, Cheryl. Career or job, number 4. Not having sex and not doing drugs. Yeah, we did get going to college and first job. Picking friends? No, it's not picking friends. Marriage? Okay, there you go. Oh, number 12. Not giving half my money to some chick. Marriage. Well, good thing you put marriage in there, because Cheryl, because Steve Areno, you and Cheryl got the number 1 answer. Marriage. To not buy a furry? No, it's not to buy a house or go fishing. Yeah, sunflowers, something about home, but what are they doing to home, They're, home is in there, but they're doing something at home. They're deciding to, what? Not home by. Love you from Egypt, land of the Nile, and the sand. My love for it is in my heart like the sweetest dream. Always strong and never gone. Thank you, Muhammad. Or Mohammed. Marriage is mostly a sucker game these days. No, it's not. It's not buying a home or doing home repair, but they are, and it's not renovations either. But they're doing something to it. they're deciding to. They say the first important decision anyone ever makes is to, well, not exactly sailing. Let me make sure that that you guys didn't say, because you might have said something that I told you no for. Okay, no, you haven't said it yet. Not breast implants or nose. We want to support the live stream. Come on, everyone, give it the first like. Well, I mean, if you want to support the live stream, Mohammed, it's always, that's always appreciated. Let's see, rent out. Well, hold on. Siren coming. I'm making sure it's going away so it won't interrupt you. Oh, sorry. It's just the ambulance going by. Let's see. Rent out. Well, they're not renting out, but they're deciding to, go. They're deciding to, just do what with the home. They're deciding that, it's time for them to. Wouldn't be dating or sex for money as a first job or shoplifting in California. Home expand to decorate. Like what color to paint it. Wouldn't be not going to federal prison and not partying with Jeff Epstein. Move. Okay. Yeah, move. There you go, Tammy. Yeah, leave home is number 5. Leave home. Leave home, number 5, and now all you got left to get is number 3. So one of the most important decisions you ever made was to get married, go to college, get a job, and leave home. But what else did they say? One more. Number 3. Not to goose neighbors or coworkers. I love living at home. Heck, I do too. You can't really be on your own, when you make what I make. Yeah, think 1991. This is when the questions came out in about February of 1991. No, it's not go to church. They don't go to church, and it's not volunteer either. We did get a job. Yeah, we did get a job. Career or job, number 4. Buy a Ford Mondeo. There you go, DK. Buying a car. Number 3 is buy a car. That's what they said in 1991. Those were the first important decisions you ever made. Hello, John. Hello, Little Trug. Gang from Fort Worth, Texas. I know some people that live close to Fort Worth, Little Trugby. Some adults live with their parents because they actually get along and love each other. Yes, very much. All right. Okay. Well, they've been mods for a while, and sometimes, John, sometimes mods are how should I say this? I've known the mods for a long time, and they've earned trusted jackets. I give them to you on loyalty. I give it to on people on loyalty. When people start leaving, is when I start, demodding them. But I can mod them back, and I can choose to mod them back if I do. I might mod a couple other people soon as well. Maybe. I don't know if I need any more mods right now. This stream needs all the mods it can get. Major troll is going on. Yep, John, we've had 12 trolls in here today. We've only been on for an hour and 6 minutes, and we've had 12 trolls already. Loyalty, bro. Well, I mean, I just appreciate loyalty in my channel. Okay, yeah. I like, the thing is, I like loyalty, and, you know, I realize I'm not the emperor. But I like being nice, and I want other people to be nice too. If you're not going to be nice, then there's a back button you can hit to get out the door. Yeah, I am the Grand Poobah around here because it's my stream. You know, whoever is streaming, you know, if a girl is streaming, you know, she's the queen of streaming. She's the Grand Poobah at that time. And if another guy's streaming, they're the king of Grand Poobahness at this time. Oh, 13. Wow, so we've had a dozen trolls in here tonight. If that's 13 that we've taken down, that's a dozen trolls we've taken down tonight. Yeah, baker's dozen. All right, we got the top 5 answers to this next question. Question is, tell me something men think about women who wear glasses. Actually, if you're going to be a troll here, David, you're number 14. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, let me see here. Well, I don't think they're nerds, but they do not sexy. In fact, the opposite really of it. But Sherilyn Spirit Stalker did get smart or studious. That's the number 1 answer: smart or studious. Cuteness. Their eyesight isn't great. Well, that's true. We did get smart, studious. Not that they can see better or that they're a nerd. Hot librarian role play possibilities. All right, there you go, Steve Areno. A librarian is number 4. Librarian, number 4. Well, yeah, intelligent. They are smart and studious. That would probably go with that, though. You're free to ask it, David. You're free to ask it. Not gamer. Don't ever say an unkind word around Bon Jovi or about Bon Jovi around here. We got some hardcore Bon Jovi fans in here. Ooh, I win again. 4-eye. Yeah, but if they're a specky 4 eyes, then, you know, not a foxy rocket scientist or a brain surgeon, though. They have their opinions, and then they have a couple of occupations that they think, you know, you could pass as a school teacher. Whoa, I just said one. One you could pass as somebody who wears glasses. Yeah, a teacher. School teacher, number 5 is school teacher. I'm a brain surgeon tonight. Well, okay, so I flipped out number 5, but you can still get 2 and 3 by yourselves. Now Spirit Stalker was close when she said sexy, but it's not actually sexy. It's actually the opposite of it, you know. So if it's not so, what would be the opposite of sexy? You would need to add a word. Unattractive. There you go. There you go. They're not sexy, number 2. They're not sexy. Yeah, not sexy, number 2. And now just number 3. What's that last word? Or what's that last answer, I should say? Now, I guess I could see somebody thinking this because, I mean, back... No, I don't hate people with glasses. I mean, there are a few people in here that, you know, wear glasses. Do I hate them? No. If I hated them, I wouldn't make them mods. Yeah. Question is, tell me something men think about women who wear glasses. So far, they've gotten 4 out of the 5 answers. Yeah, this was 30. Yes, it was 30 years. Well, actually, 2026, 1991 questions. This was 35 years ago. 35 years ago. Not more than 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Intelligent. He doesn't make the questions and answers up. Yeah, I pull the earliest questions that I can get from the Combs version, not the Dawson version, because I feel those are just too outdated and we're not too thrilled with Dawson anyway. So I just pulled them from the Combs edition, and I said after that, after we get done with this edition, we'll go back to the 94, 95 where Dawson hosted, and then after we're done with his season, it's catching up with old Meathead Louie and his questions. Old Meathead Louie. Can be trusted. No, it's not that they can be trusted. Loads of attracted women that wear glasses. Yes, but I mean, I'm just saying, you know, the ones that are saying not sexy, you know, I guess they just don't look, I guess they just don't have a good, I guess they don't look good in glasses, apparently. Apparently, that's what they're saying. It's not that you're looking loyal. Dawson questions have too many answers that are dead, forgotten celebs. Yes. Well, yeah, we do have intelligent. They did get smart and studious. I mean, that's been there. What you're trying to get is number 3, and number 3 would not be a very nice thing to say about somebody that has glasses. I'll tell you that already. Number 3 is like another name call. Somebody might name call somebody for having glasses. But you haven't said it yet. Not goofy or stupid, but there is one word. No, it wouldn't be retarded. No, but it does start with a. But you're close, Cheryl. It does start with a D. It does start with a D, but it's not dork. But you do have the correct letter. Nope, not doofus. Not a dingbat either. Not demented. Not dull. But you're closer, Steve Areno. You've got the first 2 letters. You've got the first 2 letters of this word. D and U are the first 2 letters of this word. Not dumb. Not dud. I love busty nerds. What else do you think? There is a let's see. There let's see. It's a short. I'll go ahead and tell you. You know, you guys have been putting short words, but yeah, you've obviously figured it up that it's a short word. It's a full four letter word that people can insult you or just you know or insult your appearance or bring your self esteem down if they call you this. No, but it's just not DK. It's one word. It's one word. It's one word. It's a D and a U, and then there's two other letters to it that happen to be the same. Yeah, I'm sure it isn't dumb. I'm sure it's not dumb. I don't. I would know. I wouldn't know. Yeah, Steve Areno got what I was looking for. Dull, number 3. They might say you're dull. And you guys, it is starting to get a little dark outside, so I will tell you what I will do. I will probably roll it up a little bit. Probably not roll it up all the way, but about there. Yeah, those answers were dated. Where to you? I don't know. I wouldn't, if I loved somebody, I wouldn't call them that. Joke's on you, trolls. You're trolling a nice person stream on Saturday night, you losers. Yeah. Trolls, get going. All right. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This will be a good one because we've got a lot of women in here. So we've got this one. Monkey Stone. All right, here we go. We got the top 5 answers to this question, and here's the question. Name something a woman uses or does to improve her appearance that can sometimes be painful. I don't know where John is. Yeah, something. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Eyebrow tweezers, number 1. Number 1 is eyebrow tweezers. Not liposuction or any kind of implants. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. High heels, number 4 is high heels. High heels, number 4. Okay, no, it's not hard anal or stockings. Oh, Tammy, the question was name something a woman uses or does to improve her appearance that can sometimes be painful. Not corsets or fasting. Probably. Botox. Okay, there you go, DK. A facelift is number 2. Number 2, facelift. Facelift. Hello, Brett Holmes. A razor? Nope, not a razor and not a diet either, but you have gotten eyebrow tweezers, facelift, and high heels. You're stuck between number 3 and number 5. Oh, good catch, Cheryl. I didn't even see that. Not electrolysis or winter bush. We do have Botox. We do have Botox. Yeah, facelift was said. Eyebrow tweezers have been said, and high heels have been said. Eyebrow tweezers, number 1. Facelift, number 2. Number 4, high heels. We got to get the other ones. Boob job with an extra B. Well, didn't we? Well, we just said, a facelift. Well, actually, that would be Botox, but not a boob job. Fully see-through lingerie. Nope. Not genital piercings. No hair removal. Actually, there is take off the no on your answer, Cheryl, and you'll have the correct answer. What about the combulator? Nope, Michael, not that. It's not the combulator. Butt lift. They got a facelift, not a butt lift, though. Not tattoos or a gastric band or a lumbo from big titties. No, it is, Cheryl. I think it's something in the water. Birth control hair. Okay, and what are you doing to your hair? You're trying to get it, what? Oh, wait a second. You said no. Okay. They're also trying to get they're trying to get it, if they're trying to get their hair removed and everything, they have to do what with it, too? Wouldn't be a backflip or a tummy tuck or a style or permed hair. Not exactly a haircut, but if you want to, but if some girls want to remove it, yeah, Brazilian wax. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Wax hair removal. Yep, Cheryl got it too. Wax hair removal, number 5. Wax hair removal, number 5. And number 3 is, well, I've heard, I don't know if people consider it uncomfortable now, but I know back in the 90s they did something. Number 3 is something a girl wears, because they say sometimes it can be painful, but they'll wear it anyway. I remember them saying about this answer, something. This is like something girls wear because it's uncomfortable to wear. Folks, you got this modding. I have to go. Yep, there you go. A girdle. Yep, you got it. A girdle. Yep, take care, Cheryl. We will hopefully see you on the next one. Which, I don't know if that'd be Monday or Wednesday. That'd be the request of Steve Areno if he wants me to do Mondays. Okay. But yeah, there you go. You got all those answers, and you finally got it there where, Cheryl could see the last one of it, a girdle. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Another. I think it's a good thing that it has maybe the least minimum of answers this survey can for one. Sure, last Monday's was a success. Hold on. Sorry, I tried to put my key in. All right, sure. Yeah, okay. Steve Ray Spirit Stalker. Oh, yeah, she's telling them later. Okay, because here's the question. Next question. Top 3 answers to this question. And the question is, name something specific that women had to fight for in their fight for equality. What is something that women have to fight for in their fight for equality? There you go, DK. The right to vote. That's the number one answer. Well, it's about equality, so that's probably what they're talking about, equal rights. Okay, there you go. Scratching Boomers, a job. Job number 3. Job's number 3. Now Tammy, there is something. Now you were close. You just didn't have one right word. Take out either equal or rights and replace it with another word, and then you'll have it. A strap-on. The right to eat a good quality sausage roll on a weekend. Strap-ons, which is no parts backwards. I think a lot of us miss Jenny. I don't know, but she's got a job, so she's busy. Equal. There you go. That's what I was telling. That's what I was trying to get her to say. Equal pay. Equal pay. That's the 3 that women had to fight for, or had to fight for in their fight for equality. Right to vote, equal pay, and equal jobs, or equal pay and jobs. Ooh. Still listening while getting ready. Okay, well then here's what we can do. We can get another question going. All right, here we go. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name another reason a man gives for leaving his wife. What's a reason a man's going to leave his wife? Nope, it's not. It's not that he doesn't money. No, it's not money. But Tammy did get one. Yeah, he doesn't love her. He doesn't love her. Number 5. He doesn't love her. He doesn't love her. Yeah. Found someone else having an affair. Okay, there you go. Scratching Boomers and Tammy. Another woman. That's the number 1 answer. Another woman. Lousy sex. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Her infertility. Number 2. Her infertility. Number 2. No, it doesn't. It doesn't burn the meatloaf, and he didn't win the lottery. But he's not going to be having a much sexy time if he's going to leave her because she's infertile. The way she treats him. Okay. I think. Oh, hey, Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan. Um, the way she treats him. Okay. Tammy, I think I'm going to give you number 4 for the way she treats him. Yeah, number 4. She can't understand him. She can't understand him. That's cold blood because she's infertile. That was number 2 on the survey, Steve Areno. A man is leaving his wife because she's infertile. So yeah, Tammy got number 4. Can't understand him. All we need now is 3 and 6. And It depends on how much she's had. It depends on how much on how much, on how much they get. I commented on your video, Jonathan. Nice music box. Scratch. Terminal illness. That happens in real life all the time. I'm not here, Jonathan. Hi. Hi, Jonathan. Scratchy Boomer says, and Decay says, and Jonathan says, Decay. Now, this now, now, this answer will talk, I mean, must talk about sex all the time because of, Jonathan, you have missed it. We've had 15 trolls so far. Yeah, Jonathan, we've only been on an hour and a half, and we've already had 15. Is it grandma grandkid? Is it grandma grandkid movie time, Cheryl, for you and the kid? Grandma grandchild time? Was or no, it wasn't mean. It was she was selfish and got a breast reduction. It's like a spring break trollathon. Have fun. Yeah. Oh, my daughter and I. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're a grown-up daughter. Okay. I want to, for the movies that are coming out, I want to see that Super Mario Galaxy movie that they say is coming out. Well, actually, it's not. Well, yeah, he's not happy anymore, Cheryl, because he thinks his wife is not doing enough. I mean, if she's not doing enough, Steve, Dolly Parton would never drown. Project Hail Mary. Lazy. Okay, I'll give you that, Cheryl, for number 6. Not enough sex. He's going to leave her. He's going to leave her because number 6, not enough sex. I think Dolly Parton's in her like 80s or something, I think. Now, number 3, I'm having a real hard trouble to understand number 3. Well, it's just him in his hand then. 89 or so. Okay. Two more. Oh, he's got two. He's got 2 more music boxes coming. Jonathan does. Dolly Parton is 80. Okay. Number 3 is going to be probably another way that they don't understand him, or they're just they're horrible. I mean, it's like if they're not happy, you might give her, she might not give him. Well, yeah, we already got the not enough sex, but number 3 is also that he probably, they're not happy, doesn't think she does enough. Besides the sex, not enough. I mean, yeah, not enough sex, but but I don't think he thinks she helps around the house too. Jonathan, her husband. Oh, I didn't know Dolly Parton's husband died recently. No, it's almost like it's almost like you take a test or something. If you take a test of a, if you take like a test and your husband or you get a, or if your wife, if you do one on your wife and she gets a low score, then that he might leave her for that because, you know, because they're just this with each other. Yes, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. If they take a test and they do, and their spouse does bad, then they might think, oh, they're just so. Not lack of intelligence, but if you take, it's the best way I can see is if you take a test and if you take a test and you know they score really low on it, like it's hard to be humble when you're a triple threat like Dolly. God bless her. It's not actually credit or dumb, but if he scores low, then the wife might think, or the husband might think, it's not the IQ that's low, but it's the testing that's slow. You know, on your like it's one word. It starts with an I. I just saved a bunch of money in my car insurance by canceling it. It's not intelligence. I'm looking for she not well, I mean, say like she takes a companion test or something, you know, or say like husband takes a companion test on his wife and she gets like a really really low score on it, on like questions on your marriage, then he might think then he might think, "Oh, we're just so I mean, well, I almost said it. No, she won't dress up like a librarian. Any fellow Trump supporters? Okay. Not in, not intimacy, but there is a long word, and it does start with an I. And you do have the first two. Yeah, there you go. They're incompatible, or yeah, incompatibility. That's the number 3 reason why they leave their wives. Why a man would leave his wife. Incompatibility. And sure enough, Steve Areno, it might be rude, but see, number 2 is up there. Her infer, her infertility. That's another reason why man might leave his wife. It was cold back then, and it's cold now. If you're not going to be loyal, don't waste their time. Okay, this is a little bit of a long question, so let me read this. So when I read this to you first, I won't have a problem. Hold on. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. For all of you girls that have dated back in the day, only playing until 8, right? Well, let's see. I started until, well, let's see, 13. We'll play a little bit, maybe like 10 after 8 because I started a little late. So if we go until 10 past 8, we'll have reached 2 hours, and that's when we can stop. We can stop until then. So maybe 10 after 8 or so. All right. Anyway, here's the next question. Question is this: top 5 answers. But listen to the question because it's kind of long. Here we go. When a girl goes out on a first date, she usually won't eat a lot in front of her date. What excuse does she give to her date for not eating? Okay, there you go, Jonathan. She's not hungry or she's full. That's the number 1 answer. IBS. Yeah, okay, Jonathan, there's number 3, already 8. DK and Jonathan say on a diet. There you go, boys. On a diet, number 2. Yep, Tammy came in with the number 1 answer too, not hungry. Not Crohn's disease. I think DK's from the UK. I think DK and Tammy both live in the UK. if I remember correctly. Nottingham, okay, Nottingham, UK. We do have they're not hungry, full, on a diet, and they already ate. Your face make. Well, not nauseous, but you're close. You're close. You're close, Steve Areno. You're close. UK folk got good taste. I'm Dorset, UK. Mm. So we've got Nottingham, UK, and Dorset, UK in the chat. Now, if only we had our New Zealanders in the chat, you know, Tim and Halfwit, then we'd have like a full house. Okay, we'd have our American people, we'd have our UK people, and then we also would have our New Zealand people. The cooks are known for spitting in the food. Ew. Nope, that wouldn't be it. That wouldn't be it. San Diego, California, where there's a heat wave now. Well, we're getting some warm weather, but thank goodness for us it's not a heat wave. If it's a heat wave, if it was a heat, I said I bear the summer. I wonder about you guys in the summer, you know. Am I going to am I going to get roasted in the spring or in the summer? Might just have to take it outside and, you know, do like we did. Be right back. Thanks to Kate. It has some really pretty places here. And I'm African from the waist down, Jonathan says. Can't afford it? It's not that they can't afford it. Now, you said, when you said your face makes me nauseous, you know, kind of almost thought, you know, that would have been enough to give you number 5, but no, it's not, they wouldn't. Yeah, they might say your face makes me nauseous, or they might say, sorry, I'm just a little bit. Or she might not say little bit. She might just say, I'm just really. Love San Diego outside the big city. It's big. There's rural areas here. Not that she feels sick, but she's like, I'm just really, you know, yeah, she's nervous. Number 5, she's nervous. And number 4, well, I said that if I said number 4, you could think of number 4. Some hobo threw a metal sign at my car downtown today. Oh, so crime in San Diego then too. It's not just Los Angeles and San Francisco, San Diego too. Okay, number 4. She's just gonna be like, you know. So she's nervous, but she's also, you know, if she's not hungry or if she already ate, you know, she might think. I think Halfwit's Hood has heaps of crime. Sounds nice, apart from the angry hobos. Well, I think Halfwit did say, you know, he was either across the street or next door, you know, something crazy was going on. I hope he's all right in that if he's got heaps of crime in his neighborhood. Yes, and the weather is pretty great. I should yell at you to do your house chores. I think we've had, I don't know. Let's see. Let me look. Let me take one look, Steve Areno. I need to see what the last number she put was. Wow, the number was really up here. No, we're way past it. This is, if he's a troll, this is number 17. This is number 17. If he's a troll, it's 17. All right. Anyway, if you need oh, Mars is here. Mars is here. Hey Mars. You made it just in time for the last questions. Right now, Mars, the question is, when a girl goes out on a first date, she usually won't eat a lot in front of her date. What excuse does she usually give for not to her date for not eating? And there's my sweet feathers creature. Weather in UK has been terrible. Finally starting to get a bit warmer. Yeah, that's probably what they would say. So far, they've got 4 out of the 5 answers. They're saying, I'm not hungry or full. That was number 1. Number 2 is I'm on a diet. Number 3 is I already ate. And number 5 is I'm nervous. Now, if she, if the, it could be look yuck, but, but it could be the food, or it could just be, it's not really the food that's yuck, yuck, yuck. They just might say, if she what's her date not eating, I'm just don't have a big appetite. I've always been a what? I've never always, like if she says I've never had a big appetite. Nope, she's not. Like, yeah, it's kind of just like, small. Okay, there you go, Tammy. I'll give that to you. Number 4. She's a light eater. Number 4. And there's your answers. I see that I had to write big time because, girl goes out on a first date, took the whole top page. Okay. But we do have some more questions though. Okay. She's in the diet. All right. Here we go. This is the next question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, oh, you forgot about the stream? It's okay. All right, here's the question. Question is, besides swimming, name something people do in a bathing suit. Besides swimming, what is something people do? Name something people do in a bathing suit besides swimming. Jet ski. All right. There you go, Tammy. I saw your answer. There you go. Water ski. Number 5. Water ski is number 5. And Sherlyn Feathers Creature and Tammy all say, and Jonathan, y'all say sunbathing. That's the number 1 answer. Sunbathing. Oh, sunburst. Well, I think Scratching Boomers meant sunbathe as well. So you got the top answer and the bottom answer so far. Let's see. Kayak. Not kayak or to make whoopee in public. Sunbait model. Okay, there you go, Scratching Boomers and DK. Model or pose. Model or pose, number 4. So there you go, Scratching Boomers and DK. Model and sexy photos. Yep, model pose, number 4. She's probably she's probably getting tanning while sunbathing, Jonathan. Surfing. We've got, no, it's not surfing. We did get water ski, but we're not sure about surfing though. Not surfing, not fishing. We do have, now I said we did have water skiing, but it's nothing to do with surfing and nothing to do with the boat. Not skate. Cause stiffies. We do have model, and surfing's not there. Well, actually, surfing is there. It was water ski, but it's already been said though. Bike. Nope. Okay, wait a second. Bike. Scratching Boomers, I'm going to give you that for number 2, which is exercise. Exercise, number 2. Some people might choose to exercise in a bathing suit. If I see a woman sunbathing in an if I see a woman exercise in a sunbathing suit, ooh la la, come to Matthew. Let's see. No. Okay, yeah, jet ski. Okay, spa relaxing. Spa relaxing. I'll say happy birthday, Nick, but I won't say the other one. All right, but there you go. There. Yeah. Luxury spa. There you go. Which one said that? I got to give the Mars is Cool got that. Yep, number 3 is soak in a hot tub. Soak in a hot tub. But I said surfing's not there though. I said water ski was there, but I said, not just surfing in general. It wasn't there in general, but there you go. Good evening, Lewis. Well, maybe you'll have better luck on answering on this one. You're like the 3,000th person. Yeah, he's like that troll's like the 3,000th person to use my name. Watch Invisible. Watch Invincible. Oh, thank you for the like, Lewis. Okay. Here we got the top 4 answers to this question. 4 answers to this question. Question is, name something that makes a person look intelligent. Name something that makes a person look intelligent. No, because by 8:30 I'll have to be ready, be home, be ready to go to work, so I won't be able to play until 8:30, just for a few more minutes with you guys. Person looks intelligent. Okay, there you go, Scratching Boomers. Eyeglasses. That's the number 1 answer. And Scratching Boomers indicate say a suit. And Green Breast also said a suit and tie. There you go. Wearing a bikini. Okay, you've all got it for number 2. Their clothes they wear. The clothes they wear. Yeah, Feathers Creature. A person wearing glasses looks intelligent. What's a way they look intelligent? We've got eyeglasses and their clothes, but what else? Not quarter zipper, pocket protector, or a calculator. Not short with freckles or the type of jobs they have. Not reading not reading books either. No fuck me pumps and no cillator. No cillator. Body language? No, not their body language, but something that makes them look intelligent. They got their eyeglasses. You got their eyeglasses, their clothes. Makes a person look intelligent. Always, yeah. We got that. We got that, Feathers. You did say eyeglasses and always wearing corporate clothes. Those are the two we have right there. But we got to get some more. But we got more to get. It's not the shoes or the way they talk conversations. I heart Axel honesty speak. Actually, no, not speaking to anything. I didn't even see that. What was that? Oh, not smoking tobacco. Well, they might look weird. They might look weird. They might look weird, but they don't say weird in the survey, though. Number 4 can really, well, actually, it's been proven that women can have it too. Yo, how long did your time out then? Yo, how long did you time them out for? Mars is asking. No, it's not that they're artistic. The dialogue, not they talk about trivia and science or a suit. 24 hours, 86K seconds. Okay. Oh wait, let's see. Person look intelligent. We got eyeglasses, clothes. That's possible. That's possible. That's cool. If you guys can finish this, we might have time to do one more question. You just got to get number 3 and number 4. You know, let's see. Have you got one that you could say, okay, yeah, the type of job they have. Okay, with the type of job they have, well, yeah, but I said, we're almost at 120, so I figured we could do that. With the type of job they have, they might be carrying what with them? What might they be carrying with them if they have a job? If they have a job, depending on a job they have, they might be carrying what with them? A suit, yeah, a briefcase. Number 3, and number 4. Number 4 is number 4. Well, I now number 4. This would only look good on a guy, not on a woman. Hello, Mac McLaurin, man. This would only look. This might look intelligent on a guy, but not a woman. And you'll understand what it is. Yeah, we got a suitcase. Will you be making home? I didn't do that. Reaper is present. Reaper is present, so he'll be here for the last question. Where's Tim? Where's 1SP? I don't know. Yep, Reaper. What Timmy means by 17 is we've had 17 trolls in here tonight. 17. Today is weird. Lots of trolls and timeouts. The trolls must be on spring break if we've had 17 trolls tonight. No, Meatloaf is safe if Heather ain't watching. Hey, what's going on, stranger? Not much. Now I say number 4, girls will be trolls. They're not all girls. Some of them are guys. And so, we don't all have spring break. Let's see. Number 4 would be, if it would be like about right here. It'd be about right here if a guy had this. It would look It might look good on a guy, but not on a woman. PPK Rocky, my dog, says he's a troll too. Oh, yeah, a beard or a goatee, number 4, a goatee. And the important thing is Reaper and Album, they, Reaper and Album, uh, they'll be able to get in on this last question. Okay, last question. This last question is a little bit of a hard one, or it's a little bit of a long one. Okay, here we go. I had to read it for a sec, but here it goes. Last question, top 5 answers to this question. Name something that, okay, top 5 answers. Name something that a daughter says to her father as she walks down the aisle at her wedding. What is something that a daughter might say to her father as she walks down the aisle at her wedding? Shout out Purple Hockey. There you go, Jonathan and Tammy and Reaper and Mars. I love you. That's the number 1 answer. I love you. And Jonathan, there you go. Jonathan said thank you. Thank you is number 4. Thank you is number 4. I'm scared. There you go, Mars. I'm scared is number 3. Oh, DK also had love you, Dad, the number 1 answer. Don't change my room. See, number 2 and number 5 is all you have left to get. Don't worry. It's not don't worry or you're the best or it's okay. Okay, Tammy did get it. I'm nervous, Dad. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, number 2. Feathers, the question is, name something that a daughter says to her father as she walks down the aisle at her wedding. We got one more. One more, number 5. Not that she's not a virgin or looking forward to the cake. We do have I love you, Dad, but there's another one. I used to sneak out of the house. We love Heather. Thank you, Dad. I will miss you. Already answered, but why not again? Okay, I will, it's not I will miss you or don't cry or thanks for everything. Not I will visit you. Not that you look handsome or you're the best dad. I don't know if I can. No, well, yeah, a bride would say, I don't know if I can do this if they got cold feet. I'm about to get my pussy wrecked tonight, Dad. No, it's not that. Not come with me. One more that she'll say to her dad as he walks her down the aisle. Don't get too, not, it's not don't get too drunk again. What might a daughter say to her father as she walks down the aisle with him at her wedding? This is my type of chat here. No, it's not you ready. Well, we do have thank you. Feathers. Reaper said thank you earlier. So, or was it? I think it was him that said it. OMG, there he is. What was already said? What was already said, Reaper? What's already been said is I love you, I'm nervous, I'm scared, and thank you. You've got number 1, I love you. Number 2, I'm nervous. Number 3, I'm scared. Number 4, thank you. And now number 5. Oh, see, looks so good. Well, yeah, and if he looks good, I'm proud. Yeah, that he might say sorry, but he's my daddy now. Not daddy, I'm a squirter, but I'm proud. Okay, you're close, Feathers. You're close with I'm proud. I'm proud. Tammy, I gave a kiss for you, Reaper says. You're close to I'm proud, but I need another word, you know. More that's, you know, you're proud, but you're also what? You're close with proud of me, but you need to say, you know, you need to have another word. I'm so, no more getting stuck in the dryer. Hopefully not. I'm going to barf at this American wedding. It's not I'm so excited or I'm so proud. Why would I need a pickup line when I could pick you up at 9? Ooh. It's not horny, Jonathan. It's another H word. It's another H word. It is another H word. I mean, it does start with an H. She says, I'm, well, yes. You've got the first two ones, DK. There you go. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Number 5 is I'm so happy. No, album. The question was, name something that a daughter says to her father as she walks down the aisle at her wedding. She says those to her dad, not her mom. Imagine if somebody said that on Preggers. Well, that would be that's usually about the end right now. I'm wondering if I should do one for Flint since he just got here. I don't know. Heartwarming. One more. Okay. Porky the Booty Bandit. Okay. All right. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. Okay. Yeah, one more. Can't do 2 more. I can do 1 more, though, but not 2 more. I'm not going to do another as I have a long day with my family tomorrow. Well, we don't come on Sundays. It would just be Monday. All right. Okay, one more question. One more. Let's see. One that we have not done yet. Okay, here's one. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Name something specific you love to touch because of the way it feels. What is something you love to touch because of the way it feels? Not your hair, not glass. Okay, your pets, okay, your furs or your fur coats. Number 1, which is animals, furs. Not fleece or freezer door on a Saturday night. Not boobs or vagina. These are all kind of fashion things. Wouldn't be slime. I was about to say that, Jonathan. Poop. No, I knew Jonathan was going to make it weird. Okay, what else? It wouldn't be the penis or dress. These are all kinds of fashion things, you know. They're all kinds of you know, stuff of how it feels. I heard Chuck Norris died years ago. Just got the balls enough to tell him. Wedding gown. It's not a wedding gown or a necklace. No, these are things you want to feel. You want to feel. You love how it feels, you know. It's not a dress that you love to feel, but they're wanting fashion, but they're wanting like fashion, you know, some you know, there's only one thing about on there on person. All the other 4 are fashion statements, or the way fashion is made of, or what fashion or the clothing is made of. Slimy panties, my Johnson? Nope. some clothes you might touch or something, you know, you love the way they feel. You're thinking, oh, this must be made out of, oh, I love feeling this because of how it feels. Oh, I just, you can tell when you feel this that it's made out of, like things, like things are made out of, you know, what clothes are made out of, some of those stuffs like that. We've already got the fur answer. The fur coat. Puss or wool? Not puss or wool. This is such an, I seriously don't know what to, a fursuit? Nope. Silky underwear? All I want to feel is boobs. No. Sea cucumbers? Nope. Silky smooth? Okay, there you go. There you go, Jonathan. Silk. Silk is number 4. Silk is number 4. Let's see if if you gotten anything. Yeah, silk. Mars silk. Boobs, Kogamana, yep. Tweety fronts. It's not wool or cotton. Polyester. Polyester is a good one, but they don't have polyester there. They've got two more. They got 2 more fashions and then one. Down, calm down. Boots with the fur. No, gone. I never do. Jonathan, you lucky boy. A diaper? No. Okay. There you go. There you go, Lewis. I'll give you number 5. A baby. A baby. Number 5, a baby. A baby wears a diaper, and number 5 is a baby. So there you go. Now, number 2 and number 4. Or number 2 and number 3. Number 2, velvet. There you go. Number 2 is velvet. Now just got to get number 3. Number 3. You've got velvet. Number 3 now. What is something else you might like to buy, you know, at the feel of it? You might like more clothes. You might like more clothes if you feel that they're made out of, not sand. You're close on the word though. Not plastic or leather. Not jello. Not leather. You might like the feel of it, you know. You're saying, oh, it's so soft. That's because it's made of. We got silk. There's another one. There's another S word too. No, not soft titties. Oh, there you go. Satin. Satin. That's all of them. Satin. That's the last of them. And like I said, you know, that's the end of it right now. And I won't be on tomorrow because I'm not on Sundays. And I know you guys have other things to do on Sundays anyway. But I think Steve Areno has requested me to go on Monday, right? Am I right? Monday? What do you think, Steve Areno? Do you want me to try to go Monday? Same time? Yeah, same time Monday, 6 to 8. That'd be great. Okay, then I'll do it. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. Have a good Sunday, and I will see you Monday. And until then, much love. And until next time, everybody, peace. That's true, Lewis. Tomorrow's not always promised. Yeah, it'll be fine for me. Thank you. I will have a good night. I plan to have a good night at work. Bye, my sweet feathers. Bye, everybody.